characters. So yay! This is one of my favorite game series of all time. Because, I mean, who doesn't like zombies? So let's get this started. Number 5. I had a hard time choosing a number 5, so I had to go with one of my favorite female characters of the series, which is Wang. I just like her because she's a mysterious woman that you meet in the second game, and as you see her throughout some of the games, she's just still some mysterious lady that helps Leon out sometimes, and she's just a pretty badass person of the game, and she earns my number 5 spot. That's the reason. But she's really cool though. Number 4. The number 4 spot goes to Carlos Oliveira. I have not played a game that has Carlos in it, but I like the character, which is pretty cool. He's first introduced in Resident Evil Nemesis, which is the 3rd game of the main series. I just like the character because of the movie, and even I think the movie, I don't know if the movie character portrays him well because I played the game, but I think Carlos is pretty good character overall, and I eventually will get all six games for the PS3, so I can just go through 1 through 6, and that would be cool. Number 3, yep, that's correct. 3 goes to Chris Redfield. Yes, Chris Redfield would probably be maybe number 1 on some people's, but he's number 3. His character is one of the most popular of some people because he's Claire's brother. He's a badass. He was from the 1st game. He's been in the 1st game, 5th game, the 6th game, and then Code Veronica X. I mean, he's been in quite a few of the games. And Code Veronica, no, the Umbrella Chronicles, either the 1st or 2nd one, the Dark Side Chronicles, because there was a one back there. Oh, anyway, but he's a pretty cool character. I like the character Chris in the games better. If you actually play the game, I haven't played the 1st game or Code Veronica. I've played 5 and 6, and I pretty much read some books and read the wiki about his character, and just not much to give anything away from the games. But I can see that his character changes throughout the time of each game. Well, I've played Umbrella Chronicles, and Dark Side Chronicles, which is pretty much recaps all the games of the main series, and some of Code Veronica. So I pretty much get the gist of all the games, and I can see, and in some of the games that has Chris in it, I can see that he grows up from like a cop from the stars to like a member of the BSAA, and I think that's pretty cool. Number 2, this character, I don't know how many of the Resident Evil fans know, but he gets the number 2 spot. His name is Billy Cohen. He only appears in Resident Evil 0. This guy was a military person who was charged with murder because he was blamed for murder, I think, if I remember correctly. But this character is so badass. I played most of 0, and when you first meet this guy, I thought he was pretty cool. He's kind of like Ada. He's mysterious, kind of, because of his past. Actually, no. Sorry, that doesn't... It's mysterious because you never see him at all after 0. There's nothing else about him. I wish they would make a game that has Billy Cohen in it again. It's like after the events of 0, he just disappears. I wish they would make something about him. See what happened during all this other time. Every characters. And plus, I think it's hilarious that in his game, in Resident Evil 0, he has a pair of handcuffs on one hand because he gets out, and he can't get the other one unlocked. And throughout the entire game, he has a pair of handcuffs stuck to his hand. And it isn't until the very end of 0 that they just fall off. And I think that's hilarious. And that's probably one of the reasons why he's number 2, is because one, he's in only one game, and 2, he's badass, and 3, I want to know what happened to him. It's like, where is he? What's he doing? Is he alive? Is he dead? At least tell me if he's alive or dead. I mean, don't just leave him like after what happened. I mean, come on. I better stop. Let's finish. Number 1. My number 1 favorite character is Leon Kennedy. I just love the character. I love this character. I have no idea why. It's not because of his hair. It's just because of his the story that he goes through. I haven't played 2. I've played some of 4, and I played 6. And I also played Dark Side Chronicles, which tells a story about him before him and Krauser became enemies. It was actually when they were partnered together. So that was pretty cool. It tells, I just like his character from being just a rookie cop that just joined the RPD on his first day in Raccoon City. He goes into Raccoon City and finds it totally zombified, and he has to save this girl, Claire, Sherry Birkin, and then you have Claire Redfield along with him. And then after that, he becomes a secret agent that has to go save the president's daughter in 4. I mean, come on. And then 6, he's still he's almost like he's the president's friend, and that's pretty cool. His overall character is just awesome. It's like, and his character is probably loved by many people. He's probably right up there with Chris as one of the, like, on the top, anybody's top 5 list, probably. It'll be a tie for, like, number 1 will be, like, everybody's number 1 would probably be a tie between Chris Redfield and Leon Kennedy. I mean, they're, like, 2 of the most popular characters in this series. But overall, Leon Kennedy is my favorite, and I could go on forever about it. But I'm gonna leave it at that. He's my number 1 favorite character for Resident Evil characters, Leon Kennedy. And that's about it for this video. So leave in the comments down below who's your top 5, who's your favorite characters from Resident Evil, any of the Resident Evil games. If you have a top 5, you can tell me. I don't care if you want to. Like this video, share it. Subscribe to my channel and like my Facebook page, and I will see you next Saturday with a new episode of Top 5 Rank. So see ya.